Well, this is awkward. Yeah, since y'all just love the Doors video way more than all my other ones, we're doing it again! But first of all, what's going on, Roblox? Why are we doing this goofy run? What happened to the standard run? Why am I doing this? Why are you making me do this, Roblox? What's going on, Roblox? Yeah, but since y'all just love Doors so much, we might as well go in, but this time actually play the game. Now we're just going to we have one simple objective in mind. Get to door 100. So, we start off like any other normal game with the pre-run shop. And within the first minute of the run, my allergies decided that they were going to try and murder me like they always do. I think I'm better now. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I need the whole tissue box at this point. Why? Why? Was dying later. I was actually making some pretty decent progress into the game, because even though this update is supposed to be a pretty significant one, it still is rather the same for the first few doors, especially since now that rush does not spawn after every 10 or so doors, and they decided to make them spawn a little later in the game, so we still technically had a lot of room between before we encountered our first threat. While doing this run, I was also looking for an item that I didn't really touch on in my update review video, the crucifix. So basically, I'll go into it now. Crucifix is, well, all you really need to know is that it's the most OP item in the game, and this item can be found in multiple different areas. Like I said in my original video, it can be found at the Jeff shop, but I also didn't mention that you can find it in chests as well, hidden throughout the gameplay. Also, some of the rooms, especially the ones with the beds in them, basically all the bedrooms, have a small chance of having a crucifix mounted on the wall for you to collect. But you can't stack up crucifixes as it literally one-shots every entity in the game, so they had to make it somewhat balanced. So to do this, they only allowed you to hold one at a time, which may suck, but I personally think it's a good idea. One of these new things that we got in this update was paintings. We got new art that is decorated all over the walls of the rooms, and this one is my favorite so far. Huh. That is literally just a potential Photoshop painting of game theory background when MatPat has to do the serious talk. That was a joke. I did that for comedic effect. When MatPat talks about in a lot of those videos are very serious. Don't hate me. Bye. Some fairly easy gameplay. It's time for the first challenge of Doors. The Seek Chase. Now let's get one thing straight with this game. The Door 50 first encounter with Figure is probably one of the more easier parts of this game. It's honestly quite disappointing how easy it is, especially since it doesn't take a lot of practice to learn how to beat the Figure, as your most OP weapon in this area is crouching. Just look at this. stopped at the Jeff shop for a little bit to see if they had the crucifix item, but unfortunately we did not be able to find it in Jeff's shop, so I just ended up buying a skeleton key, a flashlight, some vitamins, because they'll be important for a little later, and that's basically it. Point of the game where I honestly felt like if I had any more nervousness in my soul, I might have just suffered from cardiac arrest and died on the spot. The main culprit of these feelings was probably my least favorite entity in this whole game. Ambush. We should probably put ambush aside for now, because around door 60 you will start to hear this weird sound in that room. Actually, this sound comes from a secret hallway behind a bunch of cupboards, and and if you solve the maze, you'll end up finding another room with a gate here. Now, in order to unlock the gate, all you're going to want to do is go to the next door over, 61, where it's going to automatically, every single time, be dark, and you're required to flip a switch in order to progress. Once you flip this switch, you're going to go back to door 60, go back through the hidden cover room, and you're going to go through the maze, and boom, the gate is gone. You can enter through the gate and go along the corridor, where you will find a door. This door is locked behind the skeleton key. Now, I'm not going to use the skeleton key here yet, because there's two areas you can use the skeleton key. One is the secret room, and two is in the new infirmary room, where there is a skeleton lock, just like this new one. But when you open the skeleton lock, you'll get a plant that gives you infinite regen in health, because you know what the developers decided to do? They decided that they were going to remove the vitamin's ability to heal your health. So now, you have to find this herb with a skeleton key in order to get regen. But it lasts that whole round, which is a good trade-off. I promise that's the last time I'll do that stupid gag in this video. You know how I mentioned that ambush would be a little important later? Well... I was spamming E! I was spamming E! It was time to go for attempt 2. And 3. Basically, it was all filled with the same crap, so I'm just going to skip ahead of this. I was getting pretty close to getting back to where I was until this happens. I was going into a closet! That don't make no sense! He was coming! No clue what happened there. All I saw is that the game denied me access to the closet. No, don't worry, I'm not a quitter, especially not on this video. I've spent about a week trying to make it, mainly just because of how bullcrap these attempts have been. But I did actually make it to door 100, and I thought it was going to be super easy. I thought I would just be able to go in there, and I was going to do the puzzle and get out. Simple as that. Kind of like the old one. But apparently, it's okay to be stupid sometimes, because I was wrong. Just look at this. We're here. This is it. This is it. We're here. Come on, let's go, bud. it's over! Just like that! And to make matters worse, this happened an additional 3 or 4 times. Where was he? Where was he? You can't make a single mistake! Although I failed time and time again, I still wanted to walk away with the taste of victory in my palms. If that makes any sense, at least. So, I gave it one last shot. Let's go. No crucifix to save me, no lights to see. Alright. Resection guaranteed. The anxiety. Here, please go. It's not fair that I'm literally, like, blind. You cannot see in this game. Well, this section specifically. I have to take it slow, because I think my biggest mistake last time was trying to speed run. I know they can spawn over here, too. This is more nervous than doing a school presentation where you have to speak to the class and stand in front of them. Jeez, why is this so scary? I'm an idiot. This whole place could have them. 1, 2. I think he's on this side currently. I'm unsure. I'll take my sweet time. If it means beating this game, I'll take my sweet time. And take my sweet time I did, because I spent like another 11, maybe even 15 minutes going around, carefully checking where he is, because as you can see, most of the spots that the figure runs around in are completely dark. So you're going to want to be very careful to take that. Take that! Burn. Burn. Burn! Bye-bye. Have fun down there. Alright, click that. Yes! I beat you! I beat you! I beat you! I beat you! Conquer this game once and for all. And that is the full playthrough of this game. New update, done, conquered. Oh man, I cannot wait for floor 2. Thanks for watching.